Hello everyone. I know I haven't been on the YouTube in a while, so I was really trying to stay off until I came back to show y'all what I did on here. So I just been chilling and just making sure that I take care of myself, make sure I do my Christmas shopping and everything. And so now I am done Christmas shopping, and now I could get back to my regular self. So I'm just making my characters, and I decided to just turn my camera on and do a little drawing today because I made one eye different from the other one. See that? But I just really like drawing lately and honing in on my craft because it's like the best thing ever to me to do this and not only color in my coloring books. I know I keep saying that sometimes when I get on my videos, but I do not like spending my time doing things like that unless it's benefiting me the most, okay? But right now it's not benefiting me. So, I just drew them without clothes on, sitting on the couch. So somehow I'm gonna have to puff some clothes onto their bodies. So yeah. So that's what I'm about to do in a minute. After I don't need to draw eyelashes with the pencil and everything, so I'm not gonna do that. And she always have her hair off her face, so I'm gonna give her a little hair on her face this time. Just a little bit on her face. We're gonna put some hair on her face. All right. And I decided to stop doing those eyebrows like that on them. I mean, because that was just doing the most with me trying to create them. So, all right. So, let's see. Close. So, we're going to give her a scoop neck. And we're going to be with a puffy blouse on. And we can come down skinny right here to the wrist. All right. And then I could draw some things on it. So this is the waistline. Okay. The puff still goes down there. So, I mean, it's not really, you can't see the puff because that's her body right there. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to put, the couch is kind of busy, so I will put very minimal things on her. So I'm trying to see if I have her with some little boots on or shoes. I'll give her a shoe. So we're going to give her a strap across the ankle and like that. And we'll put a little decoration or something on there. All right. So I'll come back and do other things to her shirt after I ink it in. Okay, now her we're just going to make her sleeve a little puffier on her. Okay. And we're going to her have on wider leg pants. Make that shoe a little bit bigger. Make that one a little bit more symmetrical. All right, so all right, so that's gonna go like that. And I think I'm gonna start inking this in, and then I'll do some background on them, because it's like the process, you gotta trust the process when you're doing this. So I'm gonna ink her in first. I'll worry about the couch last. I was on The Sims, y'all, and my games finally started working again. And so I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to build some houses like I wanted to. So with building the houses, it was marvelous. I was looking on Pinterest, getting some Pinterest houses. And when I saw the house that I built come to life, I was thinking about all the things that I can draw on my pictures in the background and everything. It's to die for, y'all. I mean, I was like, this is marvelous. I'm going to draw some really cool backgrounds for them. Even though I was looking on Pinterest for the backgrounds anyway, it's just like when you see stuff come to life that you're doing, it just gives you this great surge of energy. Like, I did that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what? I did that? That's the way, you know, that's the feeling that I get when I see all of my creations come to life. Like, y'all see me doing all of my character designs on my page, and I love it. I'm gonna do some abstract art too on my channel, because I like to do those type of paintings too. Well, I want this to be like more of a ponytail type situation with a tie on it, and everything meets right here, because I was like, what am I doing? Okay, so made it a little bit better. If you can hear the noise in the background, I'm having some work done on my house. So don't worry about the noise that you hear in the background. Like I said, having work done. And we're having the heating ducts cleaned out and everything. So that's a must have for the winter time. Okay, so her shoe, we're gonna make it be a more of a shoe situation. And I'm gonna do the outside of the couch behind her too. All right, so this is the process. Did I do these little thingies I wanted to do? Oh, I didn't do her hand by her mouth. Let's do that. All right, so now I'm looking and analyzing, you know, all what I've done to make sure that I don't want to do anything to them like I didn't do her hands. You see, you have to trust the process. I didn't do her hands, and I did everything else because once I start erasing this, it's going to go away, and then I'll see that I didn't do it anyway. So I'm trying to stay focused. Stay focused. As you can see, this is a very, very, very busy couch. I want this to come a little bit higher like this side and take this one down a little bit. When you have to ink your work in, or let's say if you draw with ink, you can't erase none of that. So you have to make sure that this is how I want this to look, because if you don't, it's not a done deal, because you can use some white paint and erase whatever it is that you've done, so it's not like written in stone, you know what I'm saying? And you can draw over it again. But trust and believe, it's going to be hard to draw on top of paint. I do not like drawing on paint. It's very awkward to do that, and I don't like doing that. I just basically like doing whatever it is that I want to do first time around with this ink. sometimes when I'm doing my drawings, I change things, like I'm changing this for the better, because sometimes the pencil drawings, I'm doing it, but I know that later on I'm going to tweak it and do other things within the drawing. So that doesn't bother me that I'm changing some of the things just a little bit, but I'm really sticking to the drawing that I'm doing. And this has been a wonderful, wonderful drawing experience for me. And doing these character books, you know, I was sticking to the other one so much, and then I know I needed to dedicate some time to this one too, because I didn't want to leave them just stranded over to the side, and I wasn't working on this one, these circles. I'm going to redo this circle situation too, so let me see what I'm doing, and then I'm going to put this one smaller in there. Yeah. This whole design, I'm so glad that I did it. It is marvelous. The more I do art, the better I've been getting at doing it. Okay. They have been inked in, and then, you know, I have to erase this. So I'm going to put like some other things on the behind them. I'm just going to ink it in. I'm like, why am I pretending like, oh, you know, you got to do this. So there's going to be a table behind this couch. We're going to pretend that it's a table back here. Got this vase back here, and we're going to pretend like the table is at least this high up. We're going to just put something back here. And let's see. Put something right there. I'm going to draw some little flower designs or stuff in there. So, I don't want all the flowers to be super tall. So, yeah, so I just go ahead and do little drawings. Okay, so we got that one. And we're gonna do the vase is gonna have a little band right here. And we're gonna just do some wavy design on that one. And this one is just gonna have like a little bush-like plant in it, so we're not gonna do too much with that one. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna put a window in their picture. Let's get this window back here. I'm gonna make it stop about right here. All right, we got a window. Let's get them a rug. And what else? We're gonna get them maybe a bookshelf or something. They don't have anything like that in this picture. It has to hit the floor at least right there. So let's, is my pen running out of ink? I don't know. We're gonna give it some legs. All right, so give it some shelves. And let's park some books on here. Let's get the one that's going to the side leaning. Okay, next shelf. And every shelf doesn't have to have books, so we're gonna put a tiny little vase right here. We're gonna have like a little cat statue. Okay, now we're gonna have another shelf down here that's gonna have some more books. A thick book. We're gonna space that and another thick book on that shelf. And this is going to be like a thicker shelf at the bottom, so we're going to put a big potted plant down here. So let's just put it down right here. And let's get something in here. I think I'm going to do something like this, one of these fern-like plants. There you go. And let's give it some circles on the pot. Half circles. There you go. All right, so I've given them a room. Let's get them a light fixture. Let's see what kind of light fixture. Let's just get them a ceiling light. That's a big globe-like light situation. And we're gonna trace it around. Because everybody don't need, like, you know, woo. And we're gonna give some tiny pictures. Everybody doesn't need, like, big wall pictures either. Sometimes you can't fit a lot of big things, you know. All right, so I'm not gonna make that rug busy because we got busy couch. We got, you know, I want to draw some things on maybe the shirt, just a few things. I don't know. It doesn't have to be a lot. It could just be some, especially hers, like some triangles on the, some little arrows on the sleeve, like this. You know, just do a few little things. Not nothing made in stone. Let me see. Let's give her a sweater, and we're just gonna give her a couple of circles on her sleeves. And that's it. All right. So time to erase. Time to erase. Did I do that with a pencil? I thought I did her shoe with the ink pen. See, that's what I mean by you will find out real quick what you didn't ink in. And it looked like I did do it, but I guess I didn't do it. All right, see, that was surprising. All right, let's do this. Let's do her. She turned out marvelous. The couch needs a little bit more. And you see all that line drawing going away? That's why it's good to do this. This was all done with ink, so I don't have to do that. Just this part. And then I can go back in and fix whatever I thought I drew in with the ink. All right, so I'm going to brush this off. Looks good. So, her first initial neckline wasn't inked in. Hers wasn't inked in. Okay, so got that. All right, so we got basically everything that needed to be done is done, you know. So, because the window and all the bookshelf and everything was done with the ink, so I didn't have to redo those. So that's my completed page in this book, y'all. I'm so glad that I really got to go ahead and see how everything was going to turn out, and I did. And I think the ladies, I don't even know if my book was always out of frame either. Okay, I'll find out. I really like how their eyebrows look like this with just a line on it instead of that little feathered out one. And let me make this go back to one. It's looking good. I'm very proud, very proud. Now my next drawing that I have to work on, since I worked on them a whole lot, is him. So you're probably saying, is that person upside down? This is his mom. He's coming in saying, hey mom. My mom is always doing yoga and exercising and everything, so she's doing a headstand. And I'm going to have to finish doing his room situation. So I'm gonna get windows and pictures and a rug, or maybe a yoga mat under her, and a rug, or a little rug over here by the couch or something. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to finish his room because everybody is inside of a house, and his hair, it's been a couple of weeks and his hair has grown out, so he doesn't have just those little squiggly lines. He has a little more hair. I let his hair grow out, and yeah. So I'm going to finish that because, see, she has a room, she has a room, and he didn't have a inside the home situation going on. So if you guys see, this is where I started with them and how they evolved, and they evolved and kept evolving, and now they kept evolving. And over here, they didn't have like a big story because I always was going to try to fit all 4 of them on a page, but if I did that, you wouldn't be able to do anything else. So I did know that I couldn't just keep doing them like this, and I needed to tweak their look. So I redrew. This is a girl. I put her hair down instead of having it with the puff balls like she originally is. So that's her, and this is her right here. I put her puff ball at the top of her head on there. And the next drawing, I'm going to draw these two next, doing something, whatever they're going to be doing. I'm going to put them on this page because there's nothing on this page. Yeah, so that's that. I am doing my little storybooks, and I'm so happy. And like I said, I want to do some abstract drawing on my channel. So, yeah. So I'm going to leave this alone for right now. And thank you guys for watching my videos. I know I haven't been on in a while, and I was doing daily videos every day, but I've been liking, and life has been taking over, and you know, everybody has a regular life besides being on YouTube and doing stuff like this. You know, every day making a YouTube video. Real life kicks in, and you have to do that too. So that's it, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye.